What is going on, everyone? Leon checking in, and we're at it again with another video. In today's video, we'll be unboxing and reviewing the Kiwi Design VR headset and controller stand. Now, this stand is compatible with today's modern VR headsets and controllers. As for this video, it's featured on the Oculus MetaQuest playlist, so you can find information related to this topic quickly and easily. As always, we only feature products or services I buy, use, or am interested in. On that note, Kiwi Design did send us this product for this unboxing and review, but I can honestly say I've been enjoying their products due to their factory appearance and high quality. Now, you can find this item and related items at the Amazon storefront link in the description below. All things said, let's go ahead and get into it. So here we are with the unboxing. Now, as we'll see here, all components will be wrapped in a protective plastic, so let's go ahead and remove that. Now, here we are with all components laid out with the product information. Now, just by taking a quick look at the product information for this kit, we can see this is going to be a small DIY project. I like these projects. This looks like it's going to go together like Legos. And as for a DIY project, it reminds me of the Gravistar Bluetooth speaker that we unboxed and reviewed. So this will be a little bit of fun. Also of note, if we take a quick look at more of that product information, you can see that we have two headsets on this stand. So it looks like we have the Oculus Quest 2, and I'm not sure what this one is, but this indicates that this stand should work with multiple headsets. And finally, before we begin assembly, the product information mentions a light blocking sticker. Now, I looked in my packaging, I didn't seem to find one. Hopefully I didn't overlook it or it didn't get tossed out. I'm normally pretty good about keeping things here. But that being said, I won't be covering that only because I didn't see it in my kit. Now, the only reason I can think of that maybe that light blocking sticker was omitted for me is because I did opt for the black stand. Now, this stand is also available in white, and maybe because white reflects light, that is where the light blocking sticker would be included. So let's talk assembly. Now, I wanted to do this in the order that's going to be ideally the most efficient. So first we have what I would like to call the platform, and you can see that it has this silicone pad here. That's going to aid in grip, and it'll also prevent our device from being scratched. And then we have these hooks here. Those are going to hold our Quest 2 controllers or the controllers for whatever VR headset you have. So installation of the hooks onto the platform should be fairly simple here. They look like they're going to just lock into place with a twist. It's actually very satisfying. We get a nice click action there. It does have to be lined up pretty good, but that locks in place just like that, and that is going to look pretty good there. So next we could take our platform with its hooks. We can kind of pull that to the side. We are going to install it on this part here. I would call that the stand or the riser. Very minimalist like the rest of the kit that you see here. The only thing we have here that kind of stands out is that Kiwi Design branding. So ideally, the platform should just install on the stand, the riser, just like so. It looks like it'll click in place. And it's actually a little hard to click here. There we go. We've got some nice click action. We know that that's going to be secure. It's not going to come apart easy. Zooming out, next we want to install our riser with platform and hooks onto what I call the base. And this should snap right in place. And that's going to be nice and secure. So far you could see this kit, it essentially is like putting Legos together. Next we have these two hook looking things. They actually interlock with each other. So we're going to drop the little knobs in place and then slide down here. And it looks like, according to the product information, what this piece does here is it supports the strap on your headset. Now, as you may have noticed with that previous installation step, these two pieces didn't click together. In fact, if we pick them up, you can see they slide a little bit, and that's just because they slide into one another. Now, I would have liked to see some clicking action there, But I think this is going to be okay because we're going to have weight resting down on it with that head strap. So it shouldn't be an issue. But we could take this last portion of the kit and place it onto the rest of the assembly, and this pushes into place just nice and smooth, and this is going to be the end result. Now there was one more thing I wanted to mention. Once this kit is fully assembled, you'll want to place it somewhere, and the nice thing about the base is that we have these foam pads underneath, and that's going to prevent this whole kit from sliding around, but it's also going to prevent it from scratching other surfaces. Now the goal of the channel is to provide options, and again, on the left side we're going to have that Kiwi Design VR headset stand. It's going to have more functionality. Again, we have that platform for the headset. That's pretty standard. But we also have these hooks. That's going to allow us to have a place to locate our controllers. And then we have that back hook. That's going to give us more support for that head strap. Now on the right, we have the Asterion VR headset stand. It's a little bit more minimalist in function, but it's a little bit more flashy in a gamer sense. It has RGB lighting, and the lighting can be changed. It can also go into a breathing mode. But you can see that we have no hooks for the controllers themselves, and there's also no back hook in the back there to further support that head strap. Now, because the Asterion VR headset stand only supports the Quest 2 headset itself and not the controllers, we're going to do a quick test with just the headset. We're going to place that on there, and you can see that's going to look nice. Again, very futuristic look with that RGB lighting. And now we're going to take the headset and we're going to place it on the Kiwi Design stand there. And you can see the Kiwi Design with that headset just looks a little bit more functional. Also, you can notice that the Kiwi Design stand also raises the height of your Quest 2 for accessibility. So if you need your Quest 2 at a higher height, or maybe you just desire it to be higher for it to be easier to reach without having to bend down so much, you get a little bit more height there. And again, we're going to have the hooks for the controllers. That's going to be the huge plus here with the Kiwi Design. So let's talk more about the functionality of the Kiwi Design VR headstand. But before we do so, I wanted to mention their other products because they add improved comfort or performance. So we'll start with my Quest 2. You can see that I have a strap on there. That's going to be the Kiwi Design replaceable head strap. And that adds improved comfort so that you can play for even longer extended periods of time. Next, we have my controllers here, and you can see that they have those black silicone grips on there. Those are going to be the Kiwi Design Pro controller grips, and as you can imagine, they add improved grip, but they also have an improved battery door. So your battery door isn't going to slide off while you're playing on your Quest 2. And then we have the Kiwi Design VR Dumbbell Kit. That's going to add just a little bit more weight to those controllers there. It's going to be perfect for games that have a saber or a gun, just to simulate more of that weight that those items would possibly have. Now, of course, all these items work great, but I wanted to include them in this video to see how they function with the Kiwi Design VR headset stand. So the controllers themselves, they are going to hang just like so. We're going to place the other one on there as well so you can get a demonstration of that there. That's going to work perfectly. Now, if you are going to be using the Kiwi Design VR Dumbbell Kit, unfortunately, it doesn't look like you'll be able to hang the controllers because these do cover that complete inner portion of the controller ring, so you would have no way to hang the controllers. But I also wanted to mention that when I purchased the Kiwi Design Pro controller grips and the Kiwi Design replaceable head strap, I got those in black, and the coordination here is wonderful. We've got that white and black color scheme, that panda scheme. I love that. This all looks great together. And as for the dumbbell kits, you can place them right next to the stand. They don't take up much space, but this whole system looks really good together. And then we have a side profile shot of the Kiwi Design VR headstand, and you can see everything is going to look pretty good here as well. I actually put the VR dumbbell kit underneath the controller grips, And you can see that works perfectly because they fit underneath there and the controller grips extend out anyways. As for how the headset is supported, it seems like it's got good support here. I really like this back portion here. Not really necessary, but it does add just a little bit more support there. Just looks really good. This part here, it is sloped, so it's kind of hard to place items on there. They might slide off, so that's a con there. I wish that this surface was a little bit more flat, but really that's the only thing I can find to complain about. Now this portion being sloped here is not a deal breaker, but if it were flat, I imagine I would put my Kiwi Design VR dumbbells here and they would stay in place. It would just be a nice place to locate them so they're not taking up space. But again, we can place them underneath the controller grips and that works just fine as well. So that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it and found it useful, please leave a like. If you're watching this on YouTube and have any questions or comments, as always, drop those down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Now there are 3 ways you can support the channel. The first way is to click on the Amazon storefront link in the description below. There you'll find items that I have bought or would like to buy, and anything you buy from the storefront does support the content. The next way you can support us is just by sharing this content with someone who might enjoy it or find it useful. And the last way you can show your support is just by clicking the subscribe button. Now liking and subscribing are important because those are your ways to vote on whether you like the content. Liking and subscribing are also important for new viewers and listeners. If new viewers and listeners see likes and subscribers, they're going to think that the content is helpful, worth watching, and listening to. As always, thanks for watching and may the universe flow in your favor. And until next time, Leon checking out. Yeah.